Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for stopping through. If this is your first time through, you saw the name of my channel in the intro. If you didn't, rewind it back. Who am I? I'm Unc L. You call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm somebody's uncle and I'm old as hell. And I'm not that uncle that tells you what you want to hear. I'm that uncle that tells you what you need to hear. Rest in peace, Pops. As usual, today, I'm all about the passport bro thing. Because I guess I could be considered a passport bro, but here's the thing: there's levels and layers to this. There's derivations. I hope that's a word. There are derivatives of this group. There's dudes that are looking for wives. There's dudes that are just going to have fun. There's dudes that go to explore the culture. Me, I'm looking for a place. You know, whether or not I can make money off of it or not, I don't really care. I'm an HVAC technician. I can take my skills anywhere and make money. So, you know, I'd like to have a place on a tropical island about a mile from the beach where I can sit in the sun and drink beer and fix air conditioners at my leisure. Who knows? You never know how life's gonna turn out. But today, that's what this video is about, Passport Bros. I am reacting to several videos. Philip Scott, Danica Marie, Beautiful Lies with El Guapo, the Crimson Cure. Love that lady. She speaks such facts. Dating Right. I think I got a little bit of Easy Reacts. I think I got a little bit of Destro Reborn. This video, I pulled from a lot of sources to compile and assemble this video. So I really hope you enjoy it. With that said, let's get into it.
We got one of our sisters here to say that she didn't really figure out the secret sauce about Passport Bros. Let's review it.
This is why the Passport Bros movement and the MGTOW movement are becoming so powerful. Watch how I tie this thing in so smooth. Okay, so the Passport Bros got tired of being in the States, the United States, and trying to find wives in black women like me. And they found it incredibly hard because we were very headstrong and dominant and masculine, and we refused to be submissive. We stopped believing in marriage. We stopped believing in wifely duties. We stopped believing in being supports because we were all bad chicks and we could lead and do our own thing.
One of the things is that black women know how they've been acting as a collective, right? They know that they have not been conducting themselves in ways that are conducive to healthy, long-lasting relationships. All right. They know that they've been indulging and engaging in thought culture. They know that they've been engaging in this hookup type culture. They know that they adopted feminism. And they know that they adopted, thank you, Minister Edams, I love your work, sis. Thank you so much. And they know that they have been unsuitable as wives and partners to black men.
Am I about right? Is that almost correct? So that's when the Passport Bros decided they were going to go out the country. And when they decided they were going to go out the country, they were looking specifically for women who had no problem being submissive, who were raised in a culture of this is how you become a wife.
What this young lady said, that first part, is absolutely true for those guys that are looking for wives. What made me a passport bro was I was watching a passport bro video and they was talking about the women this and the women that and yada 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 and blah blah blah. But then somebody I heard, I forgot who it was. I forgot who said it, but I remember specifically the words that were said. And when you touch down on the ground, our money multiplies 3 to 5 times. Rewind that. And when you touch down on the ground, our money multiplies 3 to 5 times. I've been trying to get into real estate here in the United States since 2014, but I went through a divorce. I got custody of my son. I've had factors that have prevented me from getting into real estate here like I want to. And then if you live here in the States, or anywhere in the world, because it seems like these rich people got a stranglehold on property everywhere, you see what the real estate market has done. It's rigged. So She's right about the dudes that are looking for wives. They're leaving to look for wives, but there are some of us that are leaving that are looking for economic opportunity and a better culture. Let's continue.
Correct.
And they were raised in cultures where they believed in marriage and men leading, correct?
Black women created Passport Bros. Y'all did it.
So they go straight over there with open arms to welcome these women in to being taken care of and being provided for and being protected.
Show you
If
right.
black men with the Passport Bro mindset would just come to us black women with open arms to provide and protect and lead, we would be submissive too.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Man, I have to chime in before the brother Phil Scott does. Me and Phil's about the same age. I'm 47, finna be 48. We around the same age. We Gen Xers, we 70s babies. We grew up, when I tell you, we grew up blue-pilled, Jodeci, Keith Sweat. We grew up with that blue-pilled, let's romance, let's try to convince these women to act right type things. But no matter how much we try to tell these women what we want, as far as personal fitness, as far as, even the Crimson Cure said it, no matter how we try to tell these women what we want as far as personal fitness, Miss Kendra, the Crimson Cure, that's the lady with the glasses. Oh, I love her content. No matter how we tried to tell these women, she said it best. Black women created Passport Bros through their behavior, through their attitudes, through their level of fitness, through the number of children they have, through the number of baby daddies they have, through their personal style. And what I mean by personal style is that transgendered energy that they seem to project with the cumbrella eyelashes and the long fingernails and the heavy makeup that a lot of the transgendered women tend to wear. Nah, we've been telling you we don't like that, but y'all kept doing it. And the more we said we don't like it, the more y'all seem to amp it up. So you know what? We're good. We'll just go someplace where women listen to us and care about what we want as men. Let's let Phil cook for a second, though.
No. These men, sister, these men have been doing that for a long while with y'all. And what y'all have done is that you have, because like I explained in another video, you had the monopoly on these men.
Don't care nothing about what the men are thinking. These are the men that you are in relationship with. Nobody's got a gun to your head. Nobody's forcing you to be in relationships with these men. But at the same time, you'll be in a relationship with them and show as the sky's blue. You won't care nothing about what he wants. You won't care nothing about what he say. You don't care nothing about what needs he has in this relationship or whether or not you can fulfill them, and striving to fulfill them and striving to make sure that you're not the only one in a relationship getting something out of it, but to make sure that you actually bring something for him to take benefit from. Y'all know that's the hallmark of a hyena.
That's facts, man. Clean.
And then these men who will be considered the Passport Bros, the men that's upwardly mobile men, you would shun them and then wait till you hit the wall, bring your kids from those encounters with Pookie and Ray Ray and everything else.
Oh yeah, quick chime in. As a reformed Ray Ray, not all of us have kids everywhere. I only had my one kid, my one son, because I didn't want to get trapped in the child support system, and I didn't want to split my resources, and I didn't want to deal with a whole bunch of women. I didn't want kids everywhere. I wanted one woman that I wanted to have all my kids by, but it didn't work out. So once it didn't work out, I just had the one. I'm like 48. I mean, I'm 48 soon. I can still have more babies if I want to, but I think I'm just gonna enjoy life. But I just had to chime in right here and say, hey, not all of us Ray Rays is out here having babies and being irresponsible with our seed. It's more the Pookies that's being irresponsible with their seed than the Ray Rays. And if you don't know what a Ray Ray is, by my definition, you notice in my title I spell it a certain way. Go back to my thesis statement. I define by my terms what a Ray Ray is. Let's get back into it.
and then shame these men, these good men, into taking care of your children, saying this is what a real man should do. Real men take care of kids that's not on. Real men understand we are a package deal that they didn't sign up for, right? And what's happening now, when you get to your epiphany stage and want these men, now these men are gone. They're gone. They out.
So welcome. It's a really nice walk, but it's very good to stay here. I'm feeling very good. Arrive here. This is Pedra da Gávea, and this is a beautiful rock, Rock of Gávea. This is a neighborhood close to Leblon. This is Leblon Beach, and we have the view, the beautiful view.
It's done. It's done. It's over.
We have a real queen and her team of crown heads. Danica Marie of Dope Discussions is going to be lending her perspective from a previous video. This is not live, but what she's saying is what I've been thinking the whole time, y'all. First, before we get too far into it, the nice, wonderful video of the young lady at the top of the mountain with that sapphire water all around her comes from my good friend Renata Lopez's channel. Renata Lopez has a channel called Brazil with Renata Lopez. Make sure that you go over and that you subscribe. Drop her a like, drop her a comment, and tell her El Guapo sent you. If you all are not subscribed to Danica Marie Dope Discussions, y'all are wildin'. You have got to go over. I'm gonna drop the card for her video, this full live stream right here. Go over, give her a like, give her a subscribe, and leave her a comment telling her that El Guapo sent you. Let's not.
Quick chime in. Everything El Guapo said from Beautiful Lies is true. Danica Marie, I can't call her my little big sis because I'm old as hell. I'm almost her daddy's age, so I just call her little sis, baby sis. Baby sis be spitting. She be over there she be spitting. I don't necessarily agree with everything she says, but that's because she's female. And what I mean by that, I don't mean no harm, no foul, is, you know, if you watch some of her videos, she'll tell you there's certain times, like she's married, there's certain things that she says to her husband to where it'll be a good idea in her head, and she'll run it by her husband, and her husband be like, nah, we can't do that. That ain't gonna work. And she said herself, I don't like it. Sometimes I get mad about it, but then in the long run, when I listen to my husband, it works out. That's what I mean by sometimes I don't agree with what she says. She's female, you know what I mean? And that's not like a bad thing. That's just like male and females complement each other. You know what I mean? So even if I don't agree with everything she says, that don't mean I can't glean some wisdom and gain some knowledge from the stuff that she spits. Y'all go over there and give her a sub, because baby sis is wise. Baby sis be spitting. And if you take her advice, ladies, if you take her advice, you'll mess around and find you a husband. I'm just saying, she be spitting. Her and Crimson Cure be spitting. Y'all listen to them two ladies, y'all mess around and get you a husband. But hey.
Belabor the point and get right into it. Here we go.
It says, I have a condo in the Dominican Republic and my main woman lives there with her 2 children. I am 60, very fit and wealthy. I have a rotation of super hot women in other South American countries. My male friends are completely done with USA women. Forever done. This pic with her. Hell no.
Hell yeah.
So are you? Excuse me if this is rude, but y'all know you live these sisters off the chain, and I don't have no filter, and I don't know how to be politically correct all the damn time. Sloan, are you white?
He is. He's white.
Y'all even running off the white man? Oh, I know you motherfucking lie.
Well, you go away. Go find your women wherever you want. If you're not satisfied, I don't know what to tell you. If you want a woman who barely even speaks English and just has to suck your dick, go for it.
Oh, the tears of unfathomable sadness. Yummy, yummy, you guys.
Woo!
I know y'all running off. not White Zaddy. Y'all running him off too.
Yep.
The fuck? It's over. Bitch, it's over.
Oh my God.
It's over.
So it seems like the passport bro movement didn't become a problem until black men started leaving. Even though, couple points, my Caucasian brothers have been leaving forever. They've been on it. They used to have, they what they used to call them mail order brides. They've been on it. They've been knowing, they saw the writing on the wall. Black men, we weren't as free to move and travel because of factors in this country that kind of hampered us. But as time has progressed, we're a lot more free than we used to be. So now we're leaving. Wow, it seemed like it wasn't a problem until we started leaving. They ain't really say nothing about the white guys that were leaving. You know what I mean? But the white guys know what it is, and the black guys and every other guy know what it is. You're gonna see later on in this video what I mean by that. But you know, what does it matter if we're leaving? There was a movie that came out way back in the 90s, almost 30 years ago, starring Angela Bassett and Taye Diggs, called How Stella Got Her Groove Back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a video about what the young ladies do, young, old, what ladies do when they go to Jamaica and the Gambia and Ghana and a couple other places all over the world. I'm gonna make a video about that. You know what I mean? Because they're shaming us for trying to go somewhere and find mates and find women, but you know,
it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them.
And that's how it is. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. You know what I mean? Nah, them days is over with. We wish you luck, ladies. Let's continue.
Let me ask you a question, Edgar. Why are the passport bros not going to Sweden, Switzerland, Germany? Why are they going to Colombia, the Philippines, Malaysia, African countries? Why are they going there and not to Europe?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Because that's the choice that they choose.
No,
not every man. That is. It can't be the wrong answer because
the
you can't tell everybody
are modeled like the West. They're modeled like us, and they're not going to stand for their bullshit. So they go to these very, very poor countries where your $50,000 means the world in a third world country. And they bring them back here, and the women are subservient, and they do everything the man wants, but let me kid you not, when the women get a little education and an employment and learn the language, they might not frickin' stay. They use the men, the American men, the schmucks, as an outlet to get here.
So listen, even white men don't even want to be with them. Like trust me, y'all really thinking they talking about brothers. No, there's a lot of white men that can't stand they behind.
But wait, there's more.
First off, it's loud, over-talking masculine women, and I injected a Caucasian lady in here because I don't want it to seem like it's a black woman thing. Men are not fleeing just black women. We're fleeing feminist Western women. We're fleeing, y'all. Why? Because these men that she's speaking with, they communicated how they feel. And what did she say? She told them it was the wrong answer. She said, why aren't they going to Europe and all these other countries? And then when they said why, she said, that's the wrong answer. How are you gonna tell us our feelings are the wrong answer? That's the problem. That's the problem. Y'all don't listen. We can tell you how we feel, and y'all will say, that ain't right. This is what it really is. Nah, we're tired of y'all not listening. And as far as bringing them back and when they get a little education and get smart, what is you talking? We don't bring them ladies back. For what? Our money goes further in their country. If you're a guy with a trade or a skill set, we can make money and use our capital from our countries, our home countries, to fund businesses and get businesses off the ground there. What do we look like bringing them back here when we can live a better life there with them? And quiet is kept, a lot of those chicks don't want to come here. They don't want to come here. They want to come here to visit. They don't want to live here with all the gun violence and the school shootings and the police videos they see where they kneel on dudes' necks and shoot guys that run away in the back and all kind of other stuff that the authorities and the government does to their citizens. Our money goes further in their country. It goes farther in their countries. Why would we want to come back to a place where the culture is in general inferior to theirs? A lot of those so-called third world countries, their cultures are way better. The people are way better. The people are way nicer. That was one of the culture shocks I got. I didn't realize how much of an asshole American I was, and I'm not even that big of an asshole. You know what I mean? I'm pretty humble because I spent time in prison, and if you ain't humble, you mess around and get stabbed in your neck 7 times. So you learn to be humble when you live around killers. I'm a felon, but I sold sacks of weed and grams and coke and shit. I wasn't no dude that was out here shooting up stuff. I was locked up with killers. I was locked up with dudes that'll stab you to death over a 6-pack of cold drinks, sodas, soda pop, stab you to death over them. I'm not exaggerating when I say that, and to the dudes that's been locked up, they're nodding their heads right now like, yeah, they're nodding their heads. So, smart guys, we're moving to their country. We're not bringing them back here. Come on, that's out the question. Come on now, we're smarter than that. But hey, let's continue.
I love this comment. I just think it's awesome. Just masses of men leaving. Sick of the bull. Imagine not wanting to be falsely accused by feminists spreading lies about you. I recently got extremely famous. There were millions of people spreading pictures and videos of me, claiming that I was a sex tourist, that I was married a 15-year-old, and that I had a child bride.
Oh, that was a f***ing lie.
My wife is in her 20s, but the feminists need to project and tell lies and discredit us because we are showing the hate of their movement, and we're not putting up with it anymore. We're no longer playing along. We're no longer getting into relationships. These women don't deserve our time or our effort. We want wives. We want families, not neighborhood bicycles.
It is over.
Y'all laughing, I'm dead ass motherfucking serious. Oh, bitch, it's done. It's done. It's over. It's over. Y'all running off Brad and Chad too. It's a wrap.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I prefer an American woman. Oh shit. Brother, you're gonna find out why a lot of us men are leaving by the droves and never coming back. I'll be shit. You're gonna need all the prayer and help in the world to deal with these women. Look at the top 1%. Look at Tom Brady. Look at the Tory Lanez case. Not only that, if you marry one of these women, you're gonna get when they divorce your
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
because then you gotta pay alimony. And then if you have children, then you gotta pay child support. Then not only that, you're gonna lose everything.
More money, more money, more money.
Everything. But that's okay, because you wanna play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Let's go around, find out. You're gonna find out with these women why a lot of us men can leaving and divesting in all women in the States. You're gonna figure it out real fast. All I gotta say is I hope you got a lot of Advil, because you're gonna have a major headache.
Why they won't go to basically European countries? Because it's the Western world. It's the same thing. Like they said, that's jumping out the oven into the frying pan. You leave America and you're gonna go to Canada and tell them you're gonna find a wife. And you get divorced in Canada, they're gonna take half. Okay, you go from Canada, you go to the UK, same thing. Norway, the Netherlands, all these different countries, they got the same freaking laws, child support. They got the same laws, the same entitled women, the same issues and problems. Why would men go to the Western world?
How about no?
It is over.
Y'all laughing, I'm dead ass motherfucking serious. Oh, bitch, it's done. It's done. It's over. It's over.
But tell me something, incel black men, you red pill popping, podcast watching, pathetic excuses for men.
What you do is you call women on their bullshit, and what's the first thing that come out of their mouth? Shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right. Sign language.
Tell me this. If y'all are so desirable, right? If y'all are what every woman wants, why y'all got to go so far and work so hard and spend so much money just to find a woman to lay down with you?
I saw lots of very attractive men. There were women in club dresses picking up men, and the time was very much like, oh, you've been here before, but it's your homeboy's first time, and she brought somebody for him. And that had me like, oh, okay. More interesting is that all the black men that I saw at the airport, I ain't seen none of them in the streets. And I would only assume that's because they laying down somewhere.
Guess what, ladies? Competition is fierce, especially for those bros that are going overseas and experiencing more femininity, more cooperation, and overall more fitness, more friendliness. Did you see the young lady at the beginning of the video, Estella? Did you see that pearly white smile? Did you see that shiny black hair that was hers? I know it hurts. I know it hurts, but it's the truth. And guess what? Maybe I shouldn't talk about it. Fine. I'm more than willing to be quiet. But after the passing of Kevin Samuels, I feel that you have so few advocates. I really do want to help you, but not to the point that I'm going to allow it to stress me out. So I'm going to close with this. The Passport Bros really don't care what you think. As much as you may believe it, the shaming is over. The days of you saying, oh, you're going and getting the bottom of the barrel women and all that stuff are over. It's over, as Danica Marie said, it's over. I'm going to show you right now how the Passport Bros really feel. But because I try to keep it classy over here, I'm going to let my little big sis say it for you. Watch this.
Hold on. Let me tell y'all something about this motherfucking Passport Broskies, bitch. They don't give a fuck. Hold on. Whoopsie. Let me tell you something about the Passport Broskies. Bitch, you can't shame me. I don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
Passports be stamped up because they got the bread to do it. I hate that people just always equate like a weaker man, so to speak, with that means he don't got bread. No, they be the main ones who got bread.
And they come in all different shades, races, sizes, and all of them got bread, bitch.
That was the end of the clip, and like baby sis said, all of us got bread. It ain't cheap to travel. That's why I'm looking for a spot in the DR. Because once I get my spot down there, like I pay $500 to $700 to stay down there for a week, and that ain't counting airfare and stuff, right? So once I get a spot down there, you gotta understand I'm saving $500 to $700. And then the DR is doing a thing where if you own property and you're a foreign investor, you don't have to pay property taxes for 15 years. I've been doing my research. I'm all on top of that. By the time I have to pay property tax, I've been done sold 2-3 properties. I've been done flipped them in Mason. I'm a Ray. I'm a flipper. That's not important. The shaming language is done, ladies. It doesn't work. We don't care if shame, insult, guilt, the need to be right. We don't care nothing about that because we understand it's an emotional manipulation to bring us back in line and to get us to accept behaviors that are intolerable. Other men around the world don't accept the way our women act here. So, and we've realized that, so we're going to the places where the government doesn't work against us and enables women to act in the manner in which they act in our home Western countries, me being in the United States, but the other Western countries Y'all know which ones. The exodus has begun, and it's gaining momentum. It's gaining momentum. Look on TikTok. What do these chicks say? Why don't these men approach us? These men don't approach us. These men won't take us out. We don't want nothing to do with y'all. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. Y'all are not fun to be around. Y'all are not pleasant to be around. When I tell you, I didn't realize how masculine a lot of Western women were until I started hanging around with Dominican chicks. And it's que necesito, papi. They are so kind. I have no resistance to these ladies. I be trying to stand on, and don't get me wrong, they push me, some can push you to a point to where you stand on your manhood, but as long as they ain't asking for nothing too crazy, man, it's like you can have whatever you like, because whatever I need is provided. Whatever I want as a man, whatever I need as a man to feel like a man, them chicks have no problem doing. But the flip side of that is I have to play my part as a masculine provider. I have no problem doing that because they give me everything I need. And if you ladies ain't figured it out, men are simple. You give us what we need, we will break our backs for you. But feminism done told y'all that what we need is toxic and what we are is toxic and we don't deserve anything and we deserve to be on the bottom and whatever. Okay, yeah, run with that. You see how that's working? To be honest with you, and I've said this to a friend of mine, in some cases, their pros, their ex-workers are better than a lot of our wives. They're more feminine, they're kinder, they're more accommodating. Sure, it's for a dollar amount, but you act like that ain't how some of these women in the West are moving. They move for a dollar amount. And they don't even do the things that them ex-workers over there do for the dollars. I don't know, like iron our clothes, fix us some food. Man, it's over. What Danica Marie say? What Baby Sis say? It's over. And I'm not even finna continue this and bemoan a moot point. It's over. The writing is on the wall. The graffiti has been there. It's been a mural since the 80s. The big picture we've been painting for y'all that y'all ain't seen, that y'all ain't cared about. Y'all have not cared about what we need and what we want as men. So good luck, ladies, because we're leaving. Toodles! With that said, I'm gonna bring this to an end. I appreciate y'all listening. This is therapy for me. I say rest in peace, Pops, in every video. In some way, shape, or form, because my pops died January 9th, 2024. As of right now, it's May 26th, 2024, and it's still fresh. It's the first time in my life I've been without him, and I'm almost 50, and it's really hard. And y'all listening helps me a lot. Thank you for listening. Give me a like, give me a sub, give me a share, and please come back for the next vid. I'll catch you on the next one.